Welcome back, everyone, here to Fort Worth at San Diego. San Diego holding a 3-point lead here. Just a couple of plays that we missed. We missed two about 7-yard carries by Jay-Z Bacon, both going for first downs. So huge plays by him. And then we got a catch as well to Hacker, as well as Aaron Alexander contributing in the run play. We saw right there another handoff to Jay-Z Bacon right here too. So Jay-Z Bacon in this drive alone with about 4 touches already here, Mickey.
Oh, absolutely. And when we came back from that little break, we got the balloon off the power line. Aaron Alexander was actually the player who rushed the ball on first down to pick up 7 yards to make this, at the time, second and short. Now it's third and short.
Third and short here as Aaron Alexander actually motions to line up in the receiving team, and that probably was one less blocker for Jay-Z Bacon, and that's not a first down, unfortunately.
No, great job by Butch Menor right there, just coming through the line, getting through the offensive line, being able to get to the running back for a 1-yard loss here, forcing a punt.
We are being informed that perhaps the cutoff to the stream was before the field goal. Yes, there was a field goal prior to this match resuming. The previous drive ended in the field goal, and then Fort Worth took it back to where we are right now, ending in a punt. And yeah, we're back now. We're back after that power loss. Are you sure it was a balloon, Mickey? Are you sure it wasn't some guy who climbed up an electric pole with a rusty lawn chair?
We won't get into that. That's a story for another day, not for public.
Well, here's a handoff for San Diego. First play of this drive. They're once again in the shadow of their end zone. And this time, it's going to be Hunter McWaffle who takes them out of the shadow of their end zone.
Yeah, now the great punt by the Tauros there pinned San Diego inside their own 5, but just a great job by McWaffle being able to run the ball, picking up 8, giving Johnny Pickler once again just some room to be able to drop back and throw the ball if need be.
Well, he's going to line up with only a single receiver and 2 tight ends. So it'll be a fullback handover here. A nice fullback carry for a first down. That'll be actually about a 6-yard carry. So efficient play, perhaps a surprising play. Fort Worth caught unawares on that one.
Oh, no, great job by Rob Noel. And I do have to say that since we missed a field goal, I do have to say, yeah, special teams, once again for my buddy Cliff Allen, since nobody heard it before.
Another late handoff here, and what a play by Hunter McWaffle. A swim move, avoiding the first line of defense, finding another first down. These halfbacks on the ground game have been doing work for both teams.
Yeah, as much as we talk about Pickler and Dunhill and their arms, it is the running backs right now, this game, that's doing the heavy workload. McWaffle and Jay-Z Bacon just doing everything they can to keep their teams in this and just drive down the field.
Giving us very little chance to call a nice hands catch of the game. If all we're getting are nice handoffs of the game. What a creative play here off of a reverse. And that'll be almost a first down. That's Doug Britton on that. Basically a handoff here, but it's a reverse play. What a play here, Mickey. What do you think of that?
Oh, absolutely. That's just eyes of the old jet sweep coming around from the end. Almost a Statue of Liberty play, and just Doug Britton ran that ball beautifully. First down, coming from right to left, picking up 8 yards. Just a great job by the defense to be able to see it, but 8 yards on a jet sweep, fantastic.
And if you're going to do a reverse, you got to give it to your fastest player. Doug Britton, statistically, their fastest player of any position. Here's another handoff down the middle. That'll go for about, well, they'll say it's 0 yards. It's 3rd and 2, so Pickler now, with the playbook open, he can do anything in the very short yardage game.
Yeah, but the way that Hunter McWaffle's been going right now, I could see them going to him right now.
We'll see what he plans to do. It is split wins here. There's an option for a pass on to the left. No, it'll be a handoff down the middle. It's not good enough, and once again, the defense for Fort Worth holds San Diego to a 4th down. as San Diego has done against Fort Worth prior to this drive.
Well, every drive so far has ended either in the end of the quarter or a punt, with the exception of the field goal by San Diego. So both defenses are truly stepping up here just to make sure this is going to be a great game.
If you're new to the Simulation Football League, welcome. The SFL is football for everyone. Get off the sideline and start your player today by joining our Discord server at simulationfl.net. Click the Join the Community button and begin your career, or just to meet the stars of the SFL on and off the field. It's never too late to get involved. Fort Worth will need to get more of their offense involved here. So far, it's only been Stephen Hacker and JZ Bacon, and then Aaron Alexander sprinkled in. We'll see what Marcus Dunhill does here. He'll hand it off, and boy, the defense of San Diego meets JZ Bacon pretty much at the line.
Biff Markham right there turned around, said, "Not now, butthead. You're going down. You're not picking up any yards."
Putting JZ Bacon through the fire with a huge hit. That's gotta hurt. So now Marcus Dunhill throws in a short step back. Oh, that throw actually hits a defender on the shoulder, so that's gonna go nowhere. It's 3rd and 10 now.
Yeah, just great job right there. That was Nate Hall on the deflection, coming in from the strong safety position, just to be able to deflect that ball to make sure this is going to be a 3rd and long.
That is only the 6th attempt of Dunhill. Meanwhile, all of Fort Worth's halfbacks total 14 total attempts. So Dunhill, 3rd and 10. He's going to look to throw. Gonna roll out. He's going to roll out to his left, and that is well covered. He throws into a heavy covered area. But I guess also making San Diego just move their D-backs in the right position.
I get whatever the defensive coordinator did this past week to prepare for this game was fantastic. You had Bob Funk and David Leathers right there on that coverage, which is just double covering right there. Great job, 3 and out. They're getting the ball back, and they're going to have decent field position.
So this is one of the better starts as far as field position goes for San Diego. 2 drives in a row prior to this. They started inside their not inside their end zone, inside their red zone, inside the 10-yard line. They are now at their 40-yard line. Are you liking this game so far? If so, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The SFL produces over 400 events a year. There is no one else that gives you more football. Don't miss a minute of SFL or SFLm action, and help the channel grow through your support. Pickler, 1st and 10, will hand the ball off. It's another reverse here. Jet sweep, and he's wide open. Oh my goodness. Twice in a row, they fell for it, and Fort Worth allowed 8 yards off of a similar play.
Oh, Doug Britton again. The same play, same results. 8 yards on 1st down. Everybody was looking for a McWaffle run. They weren't expecting a wide receiver to come around the back and be able to run the ball and pick it up for now 2nd and short. Let's hope they get better results this time.
They're in their Joker set. It'll be a handoff to the fullback once again. And Rob Noel, he is pretty much the 1st down machine for San Diego. Every time the ball's handed to him, it almost feels like a 1st down for them.
Rob Noel right there. A little leap right at the line of scrimmage to get over a defender. Big job there, picking up 6 yards and the 1st down.
Empty set for Pickler here. So we're expecting a pass. Pickler, short step back. It's caught! Nice pass to the outside. Well, not to his left, but caught by Eagle Mondavi for another 1st down, and San Diego is now rolling.
Oh, what a great catch by Mondavi right there. Another timing route there by Pickler. Just 2-step, 3-step drop, looking to the left. Mondavi didn't even have a chance to see the ball. He just knew it was going to be there. Caught it. 1st down now. 1st and 10 for the Mavs on the 30-yard line going in.
Aiden Davis, too, caught unawares as that short route meant he had little time to react to that play. And meanwhile, this will take us to 2-minute warning where San Diego, after 1 quarter and 1 3/4 of a quarter, find themselves 3 points up. We're back here in San Diego as they host Fort Worth. San Diego has lost all 4 matchups against the Tauros. They're looking for their first win against Fort Worth here. Perhaps they can do it here at home. Pickler, first and 10. He has 3 wideouts at the 30-yard line of Fort Worth. Fullback handoff once again here. Aaron Alexander powers through for 1 yard line. That was a very hard fought 1 yard.
Yeah, I think that was Rob Noel there picking up for the Mavericks there. And here's the big key right now. They are in field goal position. And this is well within Cliff Allen's range. Plus, the Mavs get the ball in the second half. So if they get a score here, they increase their lead and they get the ball back.
That is true. Another field goal here would be good. Touchdown ideal to push it to 2 scores here. But it'll be up to Pickler to convert on this third down. He throws. The answer is yes. And it is who else but B. Robo with another first down catch down the middle.
Oh, B is definitely an A in my book. Robo is just doing a fantastic job right now. That's his 4th reception of the day. That's going to be about 56, 60 yards total so far. Just a great job by Robo being able to get his Maverick team down the field.
And that's an incredible completion rate. 4 catches and 5 targets. Here's a throw by Pickler who got hit as he threw that targeted B. Robo again. I mean, why not? He has been on fire on those receptions.
Oh, no, absolutely. When you've got a target like Robo who is just catching everything thrown to him, I mean, he's caught 4 out of 5, 59 total yards so far. You've got to keep a lookout for him every time you drop back to pass.
He is the first player with over 50 yards in the evening in any position. So Pickler now here with 3 wideouts, single back formation. He's about 16 yards away from the end zone. He's going to take a deep step back. Throws his right, and that's a touchdown. What a pass. What a play. It's B. Robo.
Oh, B. Romo, A+ in my book any day of the week. What a catch. Just a fly route right off the line, going in. Great job just sticking his hands out, and Pickler said, I got you, brother. We're getting 6. And that's what they did. They put 6 on the board. Got a minute left in the half. Cliff Allen for the pending extra point. They're going up by 2 scores, plus getting the ball back at the start of the second half.
Yeah, and what a play. What a momentum shifter as well. B. Robo setting the tone of that drive. I mean, we call him B. Robo. His name is spelled B-E. I think that stands for Beast Mode Engaged. He was definitely Beast Mode on that drive. And he caps that with that incredible catch for a touchdown. And San Diego now with all the momentum in this game here, Mickey.
Oh, absolutely. They have every piece of momentum going in, especially with just a minute left in the half. San Diego, as long as your defense does what it can do right here, they're going in with a 10-point lead.
Before this game, B. Robo only with 16 receptions, 216 yards. Will add about at least 5 more receptions to that tally after tonight. Might expect over 10 receptions. If you're on some odds betting site, that might be the over-under for B. Robo tonight. But now it's all Fort Worth's offense. We'll see how they respond. They'll start on their 20-yard line off that kneel down in the end zone. First play of this drive will be a handoff. It'll be a 2-yard carry before being tackled by Holdorf down the middle.
Yeah, Holdorf right there just doing his job. Staying in there from the outside linebacker spot. Just keeping an eye on any of the running backs and being able to get to them. Only a 2-yard gain right there on first down with the clock rolling.
With about 40 seconds left, they're going to be aggressive here and pass. Marcus Donald finds his man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is he gone? He is. Hacker will find his way in the end zone for a 60-yard, approximately, touchdown. What a play.
What a play by Marcus Dunhill. Hacker right there on a little post route just gets behind all the defenders, and that was key for this 60, 70-yard touchdown grab there. Great job by Dunhill eyeing his number one receiver and Hacker being able to get that catch. Now we've got a one-score game, but there's still 30 seconds left on the clock. If San Diego can put some drive together, they can at least put up another 3 points, if not another 6, on a play like that.
That is true. And what a way to respond by San Diego after going more than 20 or almost 20 minutes in this game without a score. They punch one in about 5 seconds.
And officially, that passing catch by Dunhill to Hacker, 78-yard touchdown reception.
Incredible. I mean, you also include the run after the catch by Hacker, who finds his way out of the reach of any of the D-backs. Here's a nice return of a nice spin move here. So San Diego says 30 more seconds, 25 more seconds. We'll see if we can replicate some of that magic ourselves if they're going to start in their 32-yard line.
Yeah, and that was a great return right there by Easton King, but San Diego right here has to get some big plays. They've had some good plays, some great reverses, and B. Romo being just their key man. They've got to get something more than just 15 yards.
Well, that's not going to help if they start with a sack here, which might actually basically be the end of this half, as they're not going to line up with their offense. 13 seconds left in the first half. We're going to see a replay here. But what a sack against Pickler by Browning.
No, J.L. Browning right there. Just a great job coming in on an outside linebacker blitz. Looks like San Diego's going to try for one more play. Let's see if they get it off before the time expires.
They will. Pickler looking deep, trying to throw. It is completed to B. Robo, but that is not enough for anything else to happen. That will mark the end of a first half. And what a first half it was. Starting slow, scoreless in the first quarter, and then suddenly a flurry of points towards the end of the second quarter. We see San Diego 10-7, Fort Worth. What did you think of the first half here, Mickey?
I think the first half was heavy on the San Diego offense. They did two things right. Pickler is eyeing his main receiver right now, B. Romo. And the other thing that Pickler's doing is keeping possession of the ball, not giving it back to Fort Worth. And that is key for them to be able to drive the ball, score points. It's basic football. You hold on to the ball, you get in the end zone, you score some points. On the other side, it does look like they're relying on J.Z. Bacon a lot, with the exception of that 78-yard touchdown pass to Hacker. Their passing offense on the Tauros really hasn't been much. As you see right there, Hacker, 4 receptions, 95 yards, and that one huge touchdown that we just saw. That's the only big play that they have had so far this half.
And speaking of heavy on the San Diego offense, you compare the time of possession in the first half, 11 minutes for San Diego versus the 8 minutes, 57 seconds for Fort Worth. So as far as having the offense on the field, San Diego is beating Fort Worth in that department, and they're going to get the ball back, so they have the chance to extend this lead getting out of the first half. Welcome back, folks. This is San Diego hosting Fort Worth. I'm Mark Lopez. With me is Mickey Melillo. We have Rochelle Colson and Eddie Gage in the stats booth, as well as Cameron Irvine, as usual, producing this game for everyone. Welcome to this game. If you haven't joined us, it has been a slow start, but suddenly an outburst of scoring from both teams. And here comes San Diego to start the second half, as Pickler will start by throwing down the middle. He's going to throw to B. Robo. B. Robo breaks one tackle, had to be brought down by a second tackle, and he's just on fire tonight.
Oh, B. Romo, you just saw the graphic before. He's on season highs right now, and with that catch, it puts him over 100 yards already receiving this game. He is unstoppable.
106 receiving yards in just 2 quarters and about 20 seconds from the big man. Look at this, 7 receptions as well. Season highs for the guy. San Diego will have this play for a handoff here. But that play by B. Robo almost overshadowing this incredible, solid 7-yard pickup off of the ground game.
Oh yeah, McAfee coming in from the backup position, just picking up those 7 yards again. A backup coming in for McWaffle and picking up 7 yards on first down is great. But B Romo is just the highlight reel today.
Oh, quarterback sneak. Here's a design play and second and 3. That was Pickler picking up about 2.5 yards, just about a few inches to go. I don't think they're going to challenge this. He definitely slid before the line to gain. And interesting play there by Pickler and company.
Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, no. Great job by Pickler there. And what a great stop by the Tauros to be able to force 4th and inches and probably a punting situation.
Yeah, the way to turn it around here, but San Diego does not agree that it's 4th and inches. They think they got a first down, so we're gonna take our very first retroactive look of the evening, brought to you by Retroid. Get your SFL console at goretroid.com. We'll see here if it was in fact a first down. Mind you, we're looking at whether the ball crosses the line here. This is not the good angle, but we're gonna get a second look right here. Ooh, those bodies actually covering this camera angle. What do you think here, Mick?
I think he may have gotten it, actually. All you got to do is get the tip of the ball to reach that line of gain. I think he may have gotten it.
We'll see if the referee agrees here. They do not. Oh, the referee says, the review says the ruling stands. It is not a first down. And San Diego loses the key timeout here. So now they're down to 2 timeouts. That might be pivotal down the road. 4th and inches. This is definitely going to be a punt situation for them unless they decide to do some shenanigans here. They might do some shenanigans here.
I'm calling shenanigans.
Pickler, what's he going to do? We saw him sneak once. It's a handoff to the fullback. Nice play. They stayed true to what was working for them, and that was the Rob Noel handoff for a first down.
Oh, Rob Noel. Again, he has been big tonight, too. When they just needed those 2-3 yards, he is there to make sure they get them. And there, big play on 4th and inches. It was Noel right there, just getting the first down.
Her stat sheet shows he's averaging under 3 yards per carry. What's not shown is how many first downs he's given the San Diego offense, which is probably at this point what feels like 5 first downs off of his touches so far. Here's that was a short pass earlier by Pickler for about a 5-yard carry. As we look at Robo's numbers once again, 8 catches, 110 yards, insane production early on with about 1.5 quarters to go. 2nd and 5 here. They're already in Fort Worth side of the field. Here's a handoff. It'll be to Hunter McWaffle, who just powers through for 6 yards, carries over a defender.
Oh, great job by McWaffle. Just knew he was about to get hit short of the line to gain, put his shoulder down and kept his legs going, and then rolled over the receiver. If it wasn't for that roll, they would be at 3rd down right now.
McWaffle now up to about 32 yards in the evening. We'll get a pitch here. That's not him. That is the backup, McAfee. A pitch there for a no-yard gain. James on the tackle. It's Remington James, cornerback on the tackle.
Yeah, McAfee great from inside the tackles, but it looks like those pitch plays aren't his forte.
We got a single back here. Single back formation for Pickler. Pickler gets hit and will fumble the ball. Thankfully carried over by his tackle, and that'll be brought carried over for a first down. What a incredible turn of events, as Pickler could have been a turnover for San Diego's offense.
I was saying it before, Pickler has to protect the ball, and if it wasn't for his tackle, Victor Riley right there, being just in the right place at the right time, that would have been a turnover, and it would have given the momentum back to Fort Worth.
He was at the Riley place at the Riley time as Victor Riley picks that fumble up. It'll be 3rd and 8. Sorry, that wasn't a first down, but not a loss of yards either, so that was a net positive play. Pickler with a rollback. Pressure coming. Tries to throw deep. had to let the ball go there, Mickey, and that probably made that throw less than ideal.
Oh, probably much less than ideal. That pressure was just all around him, but now here it comes. We're on a 32-yard line. This field goal here will be somewhere around 50 yards if they go for it.
It looks to me like they might go for their punting unit, and they sure will. They're going to try to punt Fort Worth deep in their side of the field here. This ball is going to be marked dropping at the 5, and a bad bounce, turning into a good bounce, and they're going to start in about the 4-yard line as the ball goes out of bounds.
What a coffin kick by Henry Glenn right there. They were on a short field. They just wanted to pin them close to their own end zone, and he did that. 1st and 10 from their own 4s where Fort Worth has to start.
And this is the furthest back Fort Worth have started this game. They're going to have to get out of here off of the backs of a J.Z. Bacon handoff to start. J.Z. Bacon will pick up 4 yards, and that 2nd and 6, they are still inside their 10-yard line.
And this might be a key right now for them. Just run the ball here, that they're deep in their own end zone. I know they're not going to be able to pick up a lot of yards, but it's better than the possibility of Dunhill getting sacked for a 2-point safety for the other team.
Dunhill has 3 wideouts, though. We'll see what he decides to do here as they line up in an offset eye. It'll be a handoff, and that will go for about, let's say, 3 yards once again, as now it's Baker, Charlie Baker, with his 2nd carry. Scratch that. That's the 3rd carry for Baker, who now has a total of 10 yards.
It's going to be an interesting play here for Fort Worth.
Dunhill will decide to throw. Dunhill will get sacked, and oh my goodness, that 7-yard gain in their 2 previous plays erased by that sack.
Oh, just a huge sack there. That was number 95 coming from the defensive end position, Jerry DeLoach. That's a huge sack at the right time. It was 3rd and short. Now they are punting from essentially the back of their end zone, and they're going to get fantastic field position to go into this next drive, the Mavericks.
Absolutely fantastic position here. I mean, even this punt didn't have room that a typical punter would like to have here. Look at this return. It's about a 10-yard return, but we see a flag. Did it happen somewhere where the punter was? We'll see what it is. Well, that is not good for San Diego as they get called for clipping. So where they would have started in Fort Worth side of the field, instead they find themselves in their 46-yard line, which in all respects is a pretty good starting position anyway.
Oh, it's absolutely, but there it is, number 60 right there for the Mavericks, just on the back of 66. Yeah, that's an absolute clipping. Great call there by the stripes on the field.
A little too aggressive in that play, but San Diego themselves have been pretty aggressive even on offense here. They're going to line up with single back, 3 wideouts once again for Pickler. We've seen a variety of plays come out of this formation. And now it's a handoff, which will go to about a 1-yard gain before Iki Vincent says, "No, sirree, you're going nowhere."
Yeah, Nick Waffle right there. Just Fort Worth's front 4 right now is figuring out this run game. But what they have to worry about is the passing game by Pickler and Robo.
Yeah, Pickler right now has 3 wideouts, including Robo. He'll throw to the right side, aiming for Robo, but Robo was bracketed on that route, and that will be an incompletion. Good job at the Fort Worth defense.
Great job by the secondary coverage there. Now, this is where Fort Worth is going to have to keep their eye on Robo. He has been their number 1 receiver all game, and Pickler, is going to be looking his way. 3rd and 9, this is definitely a passing situation.
Boa, B Robo amongst those bunched up on the left. We'll see if anything comes out of that. Pickler, deep step back, moving out of the pocket. We'll have to throw down the field. It's caught! Are you kidding me? B Robo, you are one man, and you are the army of this team.
B Robo with another spectacular catch. 3rd and 9. Being able to pick up the first down and yards after catch. They just put San Diego in the red zone, in field goal position, way to be able to put this game in your hands and keep the momentum on your side of the ball. Great job, Robo.
What an incredible play by Robo, as with that they just flipped the field in one play in third down. Over 150 yards in the evening. Insane performance by B Robo. Here's a pitch. Oh my goodness, what a juke move by the backup. Sorry, the backup. That's Hunter McWaffle. What a juke move by Hunter McWaffle, getting the touchdown at the end there.
Oh, great job by McWaffle. Just turning around, seeing his blocks, seeing that defender coming in. That was Ben Stone from the free safety position, and just saying, I'm going to go outside. I see my block. I'm picking up 6. This game is ours. They just going up, pending the extra point by 2 scores.
And what a beautiful drive that was. I mean, of course, it started with a nice field position, but you get the B Robo 40-yard catch, and then you top it off with McWaffle, who shows their dance moves at the end there, picking up a 12-yard rush for a touchdown. What a play. And they're going to extend their lead to 10 points here. 7-17 now with 3 minutes and a half left in the third quarter. So Fort Worth now will try to answer back here down 10. They have been, in situations like this all throughout the season, all throughout their franchise. We'll see how they respond here, as their 4-win streak is being threatened to be snapped here if San Diego can hold on to this lead here.
San Diego is just doing a great job on both sides of the ball, only holding Fort Worth with this high-powered, dynamic offense to 7 points through 3 quarters of the ball game. They are doing a great job right now. Let's see if they can hold that for another 13 and a half minutes.
Dunhill will line up in offset eye with 3 wideouts. Will give the ball off to JZ Bacon. Oh, JZ Bacon dispatches a defender there before being tackled by 3 more.
JZ Bacon he's upset. You can tell that was an angry run right there. He saw the defender and he said, get off me. I need some more yards. He picks up another 3 after that hit. Just a great job.
He literally shoved the first guy out of the way. It's just like flipping a book, but that book weighed like a human being. Here's another handoff. This time is that the fullback Aaron Alexander? No, it is Baker with a nice carry for a first down. So Baker as well contributing to this offense. That is carry number 4 for them, and probably just as many first downs gained for their team.
Oh, absolutely.
Here is Fort Worth, 1st and 10 inside their 40-yard line just about. Dunhill will roll out. He's been liking these rollouts so far. And why not? Because Hacker catches those passes right there. Man, Hacker, we talk about his catching ability almost every season. I think it's his run of the catch ability that is what makes him a lethal threat.
Oh, absolutely. And Stephen Hacker, just the main receiver right now with Cade Stevens going down well in the beginning of the game. Just a great job shaking off not 1, but 2 defenders. And then at the end, being able to just barrel through another 2 defenders to pick up even more yards. Right there, with that big catch that he had for 80 yards before, he's over 100 yards on the game.
So Hacker now with the only other 100-yard performance so far after B Robo has 117 here. And here's Dunhill, who throws down the middle. And that's JZ Bacon, who finds himself back there with a nice catch for a first down.
Oh, great job. JZ Bacon coming from the offset position, just coming around over the end for a little wheel fly route, picking up a first down. You don't see that often in the SFL, but just a great job by him being able to just catch the ball.
Yeah, you don't see those passes to the halfback on that route. We've seen many of those routes run but never thrown to the halfback. Oh, Dunhill was almost sacked on the rollout, but able to let that throw fly before he gets hit, and that'll be an incompletion, 2nd and 10.
Great job by RC Puff right there, coming in from the outside linebacker, putting the pressure on Dunhill. He had to make a quick decision to throw the ball, and it was just off target.
Once again, 3 wideouts in the opposite eye for Dunhill. It'll be a fullback carry. No, it's a fake play action by Dunhill. Oh no, Dunhill throws an interception, tried to find Hacker, but it was incredibly read by Bob Funk, who picks his first interception of the day, of the evening, to go with his 3 total tackles.
What a huge pick right there for Bob Uptown Funk. Just being able, just with the receiver the entire time, I think he was with Hacker there, and being able to pick up that interception right when they need it. Fort Worth was driving. They were in field goal range. They were ready to put 6 on the board. And Funk said, no, this is my town. We're going to take this ball back and we're going to drive down the field.
Yeah, you're not going to beat Bob Funk on a go route. He's going to keep you covered if you're just running in a straight line. Well, he can easily run a straight line, and he showed it there. Gets the interception. Here's a pitch, and that is to Hunter McWaffle, who picks up 2 yards. We'll see San Diego now start to choke the clock here as they try to start bleeding some time. There's about a minute left in the third quarter. What do you think Fort Worth must do defensively here?
They just got to be able to stop B. Robo here. He has been their main guy, over 150 yards. As long as they start double covering him, they may have a shot to get back in this ball game in the fourth.
And that huge catch, who was in double coverage. We'll see what happens here. That goes for an incompletion. Doug Britton, the intended target. By the way, B. Robo, he has 13 targets all night. No other receiver of Pickler has more than 3 targets. Eagle Mondavi has 3 targets, with one of those caught for 15 yards. So you're right, it really has been B. Robo all night for Pickler and company. As Pickler finds himself in 3rd and 8, he's going to look for a pass here. Moves out of the pocket, throws deep, heaves the pass. Are you kidding me? It's caught once again. B. Robo, what did you take before this game? Check this guy's lunch. He must have been eating some special vegetable.
He took his Wheaties, he took his vitamins. He's got to stick him on those gloves because he was right there. Every ball that's being thrown to him, he is catching. B. Robo is having a career night tonight.
So no, B. Robo, his last several throws to him, 32-yard catch, 41-yard catch, 20-yard catch. There's a 5-yard catch mixed in there as well. He has been a big-time, big-ticket player for San Diego, and they are now on pace to securing potentially a win here. Here's the start of this first down. Handoff to, that's the backup McAfee here. And with that handoff to McAfee, it'll mark the end of the third quarter. Folks, put up your 4s, your 12s, 86s, and 68s. We're in the fourth quarter. We'll be back after a few words from the league.
The of the Simulation Football League is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or account of the game without the express written consent of the league office is prohibited.
Welcome back here as we look at the injury of Cade Stevens, which happened way earlier in the game. Still questionable to return here. So we have yet to see him on the field. You saw right there, pinched elbow nerve, was it? That is tough as a receiver if obviously it's your arm that you use to catch passes is the one that's injured. But hopefully he comes back. Questionable is definitely better than out entirely. But it's San Diego's on the field here, and they're looking to break the dams and start their victory walk here. Pickler, having all the time in the world, to throw down the middle. Pickler, what a throw! This time it's Benji Madsen, the tight end, who gets a huge catch.
Benji Madsen, only one other target earlier in this game for 8 yards, comes up huge here, coming from the down position on the line, on a tight end post route to get them inside the 10-yard line. This is huge for San Diego. 3 points here puts them up by at least two touchdowns. Another touchdown makes this a 3-score game.
And that would be huge if they do get the touchdown. Here's the pitch to McWaffle. McWaffle breaks the first tackle before being brought down. And that pitch play, has been a mixed bag for San Diego, but McWaffle, they're getting about a 4-yard gain, so they're putting Fort Worth on their toes right there.
Absolutely. The big thing is that McWaffle and McAfee have been great inside the tackles. The only thing outside the tackle running-wise has been that jet sweep that they've been running.
Here they go down the middle. It'll be Rob Noel with another handoff. I think that's about a 3-yard gain. They will be at the 3-yard line approximately. I think they might line up in their heavy set here, preparing for a run game as they typically have in this formation. No, they have 3 wideouts here for Pickler. It is a Rob Noel carry. No, can Rob Noel get there? No! No, Rob Noel, he was a yard off, and what an incredible play by the Fort Worth defense. That was J.L. Browning with a stop.
J.L. Browning with a big stop here, but like I said, we are getting another challenge here.
Uh-oh, Mickey, I thought it was short for sure, but with this challenge here, if they don't get this challenge, that'll be another timeout, and their final challenge rescinded. As we take another retroactive look, brought to you by Retroid. Go get your Retroid at GoRetroid.com. That was not a nice angle, but we'll see what the ref has to say.
After review,
The play stands. Wow.
Well, again, this wasn't a bad challenge because the differential is either putting 6 on the board or having Cliff Allen put 3 on the board. And again, even if you get 3, you're up 20-7. You're up by 13. Fort Worth is going to need 2 touchdowns just to be able to take the lead. So it's not a bad choice, but it does take another timeout off of their allotment.
That was head coach Mike O'Neill with a challenge. I mean, I do agree. The challenge definitely, there was also a hint of aggressiveness there because you definitely want to extend the lead. But to your point, the differential was just the 4 points between the touchdown and the field goal. Of course, including the extra point. But nonetheless, San Diego will extend their lead 20-7. They find themselves 13 points advantage against Fort Worth. And now Fort Worth will try to find something in their bag to get back into this game.
And Fort Worth is going to need to do something quick on this drive. They're downing it. They're going to start at their own 20. But Fort Worth needs to put 2 touchdowns on the board. And they have had trouble just putting 1 touchdown onto the board. So they're going to have something big. And the only touchdown was that big play to Stephen Hacker.
Yeah. That was their... Not only was that the only touchdown, that feels like the only big play. Well, there were a couple other big plays, but they were all to Stephen Hacker as well. So we'll see if they find other answers here as Dunhill will start with a short pass down the middle. Hacker will get that. But because he was running backwards after catching the ball, they'll say there was no forward progress and give that a 0-yard gain.
Yeah, that's just tough, especially here right now in this situation. Every play has to go for positive yards. You can't have no gains. You can't have negative yards. You've got to have positive yards at this point in the game, being down by 13.
Here's the pro set I formation for Dunhill. I think he sees something in the line and changes the play here. Short drop back by Dunhill. Did he find his man? Yes. Wow, what a catch there by Mondavi. And they're going to pick up... sorry, that's EJ Minson, not Mondavi, with a nice catch over the defender for a first down.
Great job there by Minson, just being able to pick up the first down. And you still have to give something to the Mavericks defense. They're all over these receivers. They're not picking up much after the catch. Bob Funk was right there for a big tackle.
Funk, the proprietor of the interception in the previous drive. So now Dunhill here trying to fight against the demons of throwing an interception just 1 drive prior to this. We'll hand the ball off to JZ Bacon, who picks up, they're going to say no yards here.
I don't know about that. It looked like he got at least 1 yard, but
yeah,
Mavericks defense is firing on all cylinders tonight.
They've only allowed a grand total of 65 second half yards against Fort Worth. Here's Dunhill. He's looking to throw. He looks to his left, and that ball is deflected. Once again, looking for Minson in San Diego's defensive back. I believe that was number 20 cornerback Tanner Hendricks with a beautiful deflection.
No, that's exactly who it was. Tanner Hendricks there on that deflection. Great coverage right there. Now it becomes 3rd and long, and you know Dunhill is going to have to try and pass this ball.
He will line up with his 4 wide receivers. San Diego matches it 1 man-to-man here. It'll be... Oh, that is almost caught actually in the hands of the receiver. But Lily Nakai couldn't hang on to the ball as she was hit by a defender there. That'll be a drop. That'll be 4th down. And what will Fort Worth do here?
Fort Worth has got to punt. They're way too far on their own side of the field.
So with time against them, they are forced to punt here. And they're going to give San Diego 7 minutes and 13 points to try to finish business here. Oh no! This return's fumbled! Oh, they recovered it. San Diego recovered it. We've seen 2 fumbles by San Diego tonight. One by Pickler and then one here on the return by Dave Axis. Thankfully, one of his teammates recovered it. Not sure. I couldn't see there who recovered it, but fortunate for them, they keep the ball, they keep possession.
Yeah, no, that was very fortunate for San Diego. That looked like it was number 41, Nate Hall, that was able to recover the fumble to be able to retain possession.
So Nate Hall coming out from the strong safety position, lining up in the special teams. But here's the first play of this drive, a pitch to McWaffle. Those pitches, you mentioned it earlier, it has been the only kind of mediocre play as far as the running game goes for San Diego. Right there, once again, a negative 2-yard loss care off Fort Worth's defense.
But what it does, it keeps the clock running. If they keep the ball in bounds, the clock is just going to keep on rolling.
Pickler looking to throw here, and ooh, a little bit of a dangerous throw there. I think Pickler and his receiver didn't quite catch who it is, not on the same page in that play.
No, not in the least. You had 2 receivers in the same area. So what that means is you're going to have at least 2 defenders in the same area as well. So just not a wise throw by Pickler there. One of his few unwise throws all game.
He has a completion rate of 60.9%. That is a pretty good clip nonetheless for 0 interceptions. He's going to roll out and throw to the right. That's going to be an incompletion in the first punt in a very long while against San Diego. The last time they punted was at the very beginning of the second half. And now they're going to be punting again. Means Fort Worth gets the chance at their offense back.
And the tough part about that is that they only took a little over a minute off the clock. So they had a chance to really run the clock.
Stats Truck says that was about only a 40-second drive. 39 seconds to be exact. And yeah, you're right. They barely shaved anything off of the top of that clock. Means Fort Worth has still 6 minutes.
And that was a fumble by the Tauros there. And the Mavericks able to pick up the fumble. That was number 45 there. RC Puff picking up the fumble, getting possession now on the Fort Worth 27-yard line. Huge play there for the Mavericks.
Yeah, well, scratch that. San Diego, we thought they shaved only 36 seconds. We're like, here they are again with a chance to squeeze out more time from this clock. What a timely fumble and recovery. San Diego now inside the 26, 27-yard line of Fort Worth. It'll be a pitch once again. McWaffle, who this time cuts inside, tries to find a block from their fullback, but Jail Browning is there in time for another tackle.
I know, and that was one of the few times that pitch play, that toss play, actually picked up positive yards. Usually it's either a loss for 2 or a gain of no yards. But +2 right there is good because, again, the clock is rolling.
It is rolling. And even if nothing comes out of this much as far as yards go, they are in field goal range. But hey, who am I to say? They just got about 7 yards here with a nice handoff. Again, a run down the middle. That has been what's been working for them.
Oh, absolutely. A 3rd and inches here. as you're inside the SFL red zone, this is great for San Diego. Even if they only get 3 points, they go up by 16.
Bickler lines up with 2 tight ends in the offset eye here. It'll be a handoff. I believe that is to the fullback, as Rob Noel will once again get another first down. Once again, first down machine picking up a first down.
Rob Noel doesn't have many yards on the game, but when he is picking up those yards, he is picking up first downs. Out of his 10 attempts, I want to say 7 of them are first downs.
San Diego, 18 total first downs versus Fort Worth's 8. Wow, here is a first pitch to Hunter McWaffle. And that's it. I think Hunter McWaffle's put a stamp in this game with their name on the signature line with a rushing touchdown, their second of the evening.
Hunter McWaffle just turned to me and said, I know you're a pancake lover, but here you go. Here's a big waffle. I've been saying that toss play doesn't work all game. He just proved me wrong, shaking off that tackle right there from Ben Stone and getting into the end zone, putting this game potentially up, pending the extra point, by 20.
How about Doug Britton on the monster block? That meant it was only a free safety left to try to tackle Hunter McWaffle, and that's a one-on-one matchup that I'm going to put my money on Hunter. Here's the extra point as San Diego go up 27-7. Things are looking very dire for Fort Worth right now. They need to get some magic out of the bag and pull a rabbit and, turn things around. They only got 4 minutes to go. The 2024 SFL convention is headed to South Shore Harbor Resort in League City, Texas, just south of Houston, July 12th to 14th, featuring live games, flag football, a golf tournament, tailgate, pool party, and more. For all the convention's details, visit simulationfl.net/news/convention to reserve your room, see the event schedule, and more. Are you going to the convention, Mickey?
Oh, I am. Ever since I joined the league back in season 19, I haven't missed a convention, and I'm definitely looking forward. There's many names on both sides of this ball that I am looking forward to seeing. Dave Axis, Pink Lisa, Marcus Dunhill, Nate Hall. There are just so many people that I'm looking forward to seeing again.
I heard that venue has a pretty good pull as well, so that will be a fun convention. Here's Fort Worth now in their hurry-up offense, as they definitely have to hurry up. They only have under 4.5 minutes to go in this game. Dunhill, another short pass down the middle. That is incomplete. The first pass was complete for a 6-yard gain. We're going to continue after a game update from Cam and the other game.
Thanks, Mark. Busy night here in SFL Studios. We want to give you an update on the Carolina-Portland game. Ike McBride has this game's only touchdown. A defensive slugfest in Portland. When you're done here, go there. 13-3. Skyhawks on top right now. Back to you.
Well, I guess in both games, it's the halfbacks who have been scoring the touchdowns. Oh, no! Dunhill throws the interception to potentially seal the game here. His second of the evening. And the defense of San Diego are really they might as well have the ball game. I have another person giving the ball game, but they have been playing incredible here tonight, Mickey.
Oh, absolutely. We had Bob Uptown Funk on the last time. Let's keep the music going with Tanner, Jimi Hendrix. That pick. So, what a great job. This has been San Diego's game, especially in the second half. They were able to hold Fort Worth to only 7 points, which is unheard of. San Diego really is firing on every cylinder that they have, and they're running a V8 right now.
Yeah, good point about holding them to 7 points. Fort Worth averaging 28 points per game. That's 4th best in the league. And to limit them to 7 in one game is quite the achievement. Right, that is also because San Diego, coming to this game, allowed an average of 23.5 points per game. So they have been overperforming their league average, or perhaps this has been, what their actual defense is capable of. And their first half of games have been under their average. Well, we have the rest of the season to see how that'll fare. But tonight, the defense looked spectacular. Oh my goodness. Oh, Pickler tried to sneak the ball, slid down. Unfortunately, fumbled the ball. That's his fumble number 4 tonight here, Mickey.
Yes, and it looks like he actually lost possession too. And he did. Fort Worth has the ball, but they are deep in their own zone. If the Mavs can get a sack like they did the last time the Tauros were in this position, they'll put another 2 points on their side.
Pickler will be looking to progressing his ability to hold onto the ball for sure. That is the second fumble by him. Here's a throw by Marcus Dunhill. Nice throw down the middle to get first down and get them out of the shadow of the end zone. They are now at about the 22-yard line. They are now in their hurry-up offense. Oh, he's going to throw the third interception in just about almost as many drives. And I think that's just enough said. This defense has shown up. The San Diego's defense has shown up to play, and they're like, now we're in the second half of games. Now it's our time to shine.
I'm not sure if I could do a music analogy for this one, but that was Thomas Krieg on that interception there for the Mavericks. I'm doing the best that I can, people. Please don't throw tomatoes at me.
You mean the tom-tom drum Krieg with a nice interception there. If we're sticking to our musical puns. Here's a first down. Sorry, first carry. Yeah, it is a first down. Carry with a fullback. We are now in victory. Not yet victory formation, but at least they are starting the march. They're rolling out the red carpet, 27-7, and a potential field goal at the very least, where they are right now.
Oh, absolutely. They got 3 minutes on the clock. It's running. Fort Worth does have 3 timeouts, but it's almost futile right now to even call timeouts with 3 minutes left.
2nd and 9. Fort Worth would be hard-pressed to force a turnover, hoping for another fumble, actually, given how often San Diego and company have been fumbling the ball here. Pickler will hand the ball off to ensure that no fumbling shenanigans will occur here. Tomorrow night, the DC Dragons visit the Seattle Nemesis in the battle of top SFL teams at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Also, Sunday, you can check out Indianapolis Tulsa, Vancouver LA, and Mexico Atlanta. For the full weekend schedule, visit simulationfl.net. I'm looking forward to that Vancouver LA matchup. That's my team's matchup. That'll be important win for both teams. But I think Indy Tulsa, I think you're looking forward to watching that game, Mickey.
Oh, absolutely. 2 divisional rivals going up against each other. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on that game.
Here we go with San Diego. 3 wideouts for Pickler. It's going to be a handoff down the middle. Rob Noel with another carry here. It'll be 4th and 5. It will take us to our 2-minute warning. That is it. 2 minutes to go. San Diego with a very huge lead, 27-7. Demanding lead here and poised to win the game with this kick. Welcome back to the last couple of minutes of this game. San Diego wrapping up an incredible victory. That field goal actually not going inbounds. It's no good. So it is still a 20-point game. But this defense, I think, will be able to just hang on off of the merits of what they've been able to accomplish tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Just a tough kick there. Cliff Allen was hoping that would curve both to the left to be able to get in the uprights. It just didn't. The wind must have died on him. But Fort Worth, let's see what they could do with this 1:57 left.
Here's a throw right here to Steven Hacker. Steven Hacker once again with a huge bump of a catch. He has all daylight. Oh, he was caught at the end there. And that's the kind of Steven Hacker play we've been waiting for all night. That is, we've seen that. We've actually seen that all night. It's Tom Krieg with the interception earlier and now the touchdown-saving tackle. Look at that, 174 yards. Almost tying up B. Robo, who has 184 yards.
Yes, but 2 of those 2 plays is a majority of Hacker's yards. But what a catch there by Steven Hacker.
Yeah, an incredible possession catch in the middle. Had to lay out for that one. Yeah, I agree. He has been the player of the night for Fort Worth, right? 8 catches and 10 targets, over 180 yards or 179 yards now. Has been the majority of yards for Fort Worth in total, who only have 294 yards in the evening. Throw to the outside, targeting Hacker here. That's incomplete. It's 3rd and 4, about a minute and 40 seconds to go. Look at this team stats here. Total yards. Wow. Just a commanding lead by San Diego in that department. 401 yards total. And it's the rushing game that is the major difference there.
Oh, absolutely. And even the average yards per play, you're seeing that Fort Worth is actually 0.3 yards per play higher, but a lot of those are the 2 big catches by Stephen Hacker.
Dunhill sitting at 50% completion rate tonight. He's looking at 3rd and 4 here with his 4 wideouts. We'll throw to the right side, and that's almost another interception as the defender was there to deflect the ball, targeting Stephen Hacker.
And that was Tanner Hendricks once again trying to jump the route to get that pick. But now Fort Worth here, 4th and 4 on the 10 going in. They have to go for this.
Yep. They line up in the same formation, quads, 4 wideouts. Then JZ Bacon in the backfield. They have to motion EJ Minson. Dunhill looking to convert on 4th down. He's going to throw, and he's going to throw his 4th interception of the day off of a 4th down. It's number 32, and can he make it to the end zone? Does he have daylight? Can he get there? Is this a pick 6? Stephen Hacker, the only person who can catch him. What a pick 6 by King Bradshaw.
And the King Bradshaw, with, I want to say, if I'm off by a yard or two, 100-yard pick 6 right there. He just had daylight. Look at that. Nothing but green in front of him. Found the sideline. And Mark, you were right. The only person that could catch him is this speedy Stephen Hacker, but he just did not have enough speed. King Bradshaw coming up clutch to really seal the deal for the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, at least on paper, Hacker is the faster player, but I think he was just gassed. Right, that drive has been all him. He's been running all the routes, and by that time, he's gonna be running the longest route ever, which is from San Diego's end zone to his end zone. So that was all King to the end zone. What a pick 6! That'll balloon San Diego's lead to, what is this, 27 points now.
27 points, and I got to tell you, just going with the Maverick pun. King Bradshaw definitely buzzed the tower on that run.
I like that. Very good. We love those puns here. I'd rate that 10 out of 10. And that hit on that return was also a 10 out of 10 to hit there. What a huge hit.
Oh, Zach Oldorf right there. Huge hit stopping that return. And look at the graphic up in the upper right. 4 turnovers by the Tauros, all interceptions, and only that one fumble for the Mavericks this entire game.
It might as well be a nothing turnover. It was a fumble pretty much in the end zone, and then that's where Fort Worth set up 4 yards, next to their end zone, which ended in a punt, if I recall correctly, and then that's all she wrote here. Nice pass down the middle. We'll throw it to Minson, and calling their last and final timeout here.
I actually think that was Lily Nakai right there that actually caught that ball. That's her first catch of the evening. And that was her first catch against her former team. She was a Maverick last season.
That's right. She was a Maverick last season. And so now Fort Worth here. I mean, at this point, they're just trying to play to put more points on the board, make it a more respectable game here. 7-34, potentially make it 14-34 here. But it's San Diego. You got to give them all their flowers. They did everything right, protected the ball, minus the 2 fumbles. they did everything right as far as decision making goes. Mickey, what do you think?
Oh, I think great. And I just want to give an official stat update. That King Bradshaw pick six, 102 yards. One, if not the longest, one of the longest in SFL history.
That's crazy. There was another incredible stat in the chat right there by our own commissioner, where it's Fort Worth themselves had a similar 103-yard return against, well, I hate to say it, it was against my team Vancouver earlier in the season. How about Fort Worth now rolling with back-to-back completions here?
Oh, absolutely. They're in there, hurry up. They've been throwing it to Mintz in this entire drive so far, and I think they're probably going to spike the ball. They're out of timeouts. Try to save the clock. Again, they've got 42 seconds to try to make up 4 touchdowns. Count them, 4 touchdowns. That's a touchdown every 10 seconds that they have to get.
Yeah, that's going to be incredible. They'll need some magic. They might need a touchdown on the return. They might need to get the onside kick for a touchdown. Plenty of incredible things will need to happen here. But we'll see what happens here. Dunhill will throw in second down, and that is incomplete, as Lily Nakai, who had the catch earlier, will be hit. That'll be a drop right there. Second down.
Yeah,
third down, I believe.
3rd down and 10 right now, but Lily Nakai, doing a great job, just trying to do everything she can for her team right now. They're on the 30-yard line going in, 3rd and 10. I can't, even if they don't make the first down, I can't see Fort Worth going for a field goal at this point.
3rd and 10 right here. Dunhill, we'll see what else he's got left in the bag. Or at least what else does the coach have lined up in their playbook. He's going to roll out to his left here. Throws to the left. That is deflected. It's going to be 4th down. Once again, targeting Hacker. And once again, the defense just keying on that target and deflecting the ball.
Yeah, great job. Once again, King Bradshaw right there. He wasn't even looking at the ball, but Marcus Dunhill just threw it right to his helmet.
Final chance here for Dunhill to make an impact in this game. We'll have to throw here on 4th and 10. Rolling out to his right side. This time he gets sacked. What a nail in the coffin. Hammered down by the defensive tackle, Butch Menner.
Butch Menner coming over. First year with the Mavericks, formerly with my division rival, the Ramblers. Glad he doesn't have to go up against Johnny Reno anymore. That was a huge sack at the perfect time for Butch Menner.
You may be glad he's not in your division. He's in my team's division, and he will be a force to reckon with the next time we meet up with this team. But, that is it pretty much for San Diego. At least that's pretty much it for them getting the win. No timeouts left for Fort Worth. And wow, what a game by San Diego. Do you have a player of the game here, Mickey?
Well, you can't say anything. You have to give, for me, B Robo. He was the player of the game. 14 targets, 10 receptions, 184 yards, and a touchdown on the day, plus that big 41-yarder. But you can't say anything against Stephen Hacker, even on a losing side of the field. He was able to catch the ball 7 times with 179 yards, one of them being that 78-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, I agree. And that, folks, is the end of this ball game. San Diego with an incredible win, a huge win, 34-7 against the scorching hot Fort Worth, whose 4-game win streak is now snapped. And San Diego will keep up in pace with the leaders of their division. Seattle go up to 4-3, and that is important for their playoff potential here. My game ball will have to go to B-Robo. I agree with you, Mickey. He played incredible. I mean, Johnny Pickler, how about him too? Had to sneak in a few quarterback sneaks. One went for a fumble, which is why I'm not giving the game ball. But yeah, B-Robo, incredible. This defense, incredible as well.
Oh, absolutely. If you had 11 game balls, give it to this San Diego defense, holding the Tauros to 7 points and no points in the second half, especially this offense, which is very high-powered. You figure when they go into that no huddle, they'll be able to score some points, but no, the San Diego defense shut them down, especially coming off a King Bradshaw 102-yard pick six.
Well, that is it for us. I am Mark Lopez. That was Mickey Melillo. We had Eddie Gage and Rochelle Colson in the stats. And of course, for Cameron Irvine, that is it for us. Have a good night, everyone. We will see you tomorrow in tomorrow's games. Goodbye.